Also, here's something to consider next season. The situation with Notre Dame football. They got a great quarterback. Did they not, Paulie?
Sam Hartman.
Sam Hartman.
Wake Forest legend.
Yes. So I was curious. I think this is this will be his 6th year in college, I think.
Sounds like me. I didn't play football or redshirt.
Yeah. I was wondering, he's transferring from Wake Forest to Notre Dame. And I thought, he's thrown for almost 13,000 yards, might be the all-time leading passer in ACC history. But what's his NFL grade? Like, you would think somebody with those credentials would be a pretty high draft pick. Well, I asked a scout, and he said that Hartman would be a late-round draft pick. That's his grade right now. But his stock would rise in the interview process. Very sharp guy. But he wants to play in a pro offense. Wake Forest ran a unique offense, which he perfected, but he played under center. An offensive line like Notre Dame's will prepare him for the NFL. The decision to go from Wake Forest to Notre Dame was based on football development more than anything else, in this scout's opinion. But you can get a quarterback. You can get a team. Look at USC. They got 22 new players. And there's 2 different ways now to recruit. There's the legitimate one where you get somebody coming out of high school, or the poaching, the transfer portal. And I'm finding that if I'm a big-time program, I just let you develop a player. You know, it's sort of like the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's like, that guy's pretty good. You know, Garrett Cole. Man, he's a pretty good pitcher. And then all of a sudden you go, oh, Garrett Cole's making $300 million with the Yankees. Yeah, thanks for developing. You know, we got a farm system of sorts. And that's what's happening now. You just go, who do we want? Who do we want? Running back had a good year at Ball State. Maybe we could get, what's his name, Cameron Steele?
Yeah, Carson Steele, Ball State.
Carson Steele.
He led the MAC in rushing, and he's just bringing his talents to Westwood.
Yeah, going to UCLA with great hair, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, he's got great hair. Yeah. He's got, like, Thor-like hair.
Oh, man. He was born to play at UCLA.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He looks like Clay Matthews the fourth.
Yes. Yes, he
kind of feels like what you were just saying is laying out, without saying it, that there's proof that there's Major League College Football and Minor League College Football. And the minors are just there to develop the players to then jump up to the bigger schools.
And you know, Wake Forest has been a great success story, but it's not Notre Dame. He's going to Notre Dame. And you're going to have every game seen by people. Whereas Wake Forest, you kind of had to try to find them. But Sam Hartman's a great college quarterback. I don't know what it does to be. He's 6'1". I don't know if he's going to be a late round pick now. Can he be a mid-round pick? Maybe a 3rd, 4th round pick? Yeah, Marv.
Yeah, if this was maybe 15 years ago, could you imagine Jay Cutler staying at Vanderbilt? He's
Yeah,
over here killing him, and
Yeah.
why would I stay there?
Yeah, that's a great point. But I think what you're finding is the haves and the have-nots, that you're going to have these smaller schools. You know, Troy, hey, you got some good players. We'll see if they want to transfer there. Coastal Carolina, we can ask these guys. You want to transfer? Go through a third party, you poach them, you bring them in, they play their, sophomore, junior year, junior, senior year there. This is what's happening with college football. You know, TCU just got a running back from Alabama who wasn't going to start, and he's like, well, I'll just go to TCU play. Yeah, Marv.
Yeah, and if you signed a letter of intent with like Troy or Buffalo, any of these smaller schools.
Well, imagine Khalil Mack at Buffalo.
Right, that's exactly what I was going to say. Yep.
He'd be on Alabama.
Without
After his
question.
sophomore year, it'd be like, Khalil, dude, unless you're playing for the Bills, you don't want to be in Buffalo. Come on down here. We're gonna make you an edge rusher. Yes, Todd.
So to a certain extent, the players are now have the opportunity to do what coaches have always done. I'll start as the offensive coordinator at SMU, and then I'll work my way up to this school and that school, and then hopefully eventually I'll get an opportunity to join like a huge school.
Yeah, but a player can transfer without any repercussions from, a financial standpoint, whereas a coach, you might have to, I'd have to buy out a coach if, he was going to come to our school. Yeah, it's a little bit trickier for a coach than it is a player right now, which is strange. Yeah, see.
And it's definitely held up coaches moving all over the place. It's definitely affected that market, that little tricky wrinkle. You're right.
Yeah.